A blockbuster battle is brewing over transgender rights and North Carolina's so-called bathroom law. The state's governor is suing the Obama administration while the federal government shot back with its own lawsuit and strong words from Attorney General Loretta Lynch. NBC News Justice correspondent Pete Williams has details.
Both sides turned up the heat in the battle over transgender rights, beginning with Governor Pat McCrory, who sued the federal government to defend his state's new law that forbids people to use the bathrooms of their gender identity instead of the sex on their birth certificates.
We believe a court, rather than a federal agency, should tell our state, our nation, and employers across the country what the law requires.
His lawsuit says the federal government's effort to stop enforcement of the law is a blatant overreach. Civil rights law, he says, does not outlaw discrimination based on someone's transgender status. Governor McCrory said he was acting in part to prevent the federal government from cutting off $4.3 billion in federal funds for the state's public schools and universities. The U.S. Attorney General fired back, announcing a federal lawsuit against North Carolina, her home state. It wasn't so long ago, she said, that restroom signs in the state kept some people out for no good reason.
Let us write a different story this time. Let us not act out of fear and misunderstanding, but out of the values of inclusion and diversity and regard for all that make our country great.
And she had this message for transgendered people.
We see you, we stand with you, and we will do everything we can to protect you going forward.
The state's economy is already paying a price for standing by the law, losing an estimated $200 million in income from canceled events. And some small businesses like this Raleigh gift shop say it's hurting them too.
Tourists are not coming into the store because tourists are not coming to Raleigh because tourists are not coming to North Carolina.